Busy few days for our weather team with other elements happening in North Texas. August typically pretty quiet,
right?
But every now and then there's a pop-up that gets your attention.
Right, and that happened yesterday. This time of the year with thunderstorms that form, this sharp temperature difference between the heat that we're feeling and the rain-cooled air is so drastic that it causes straight line winds like what we saw yesterday, and it can cause as much damage as a low-end tornado.
What are we looking at today?
Today we're looking at less of a rain potential, but it's still there and it's hot. So we've got heat alerts, we've got tropics to talk about, lots on our radar today. And what we're looking at right now is a thunderstorm that's really close to Graham. Something else that we have to watch for is whenever we have lightning and conditions that have been so dry the last several weeks, we have the potential to see lightning spark up fires. So we'll be watching this closely today, but we're looking at slim rain chances across areas of our northwestern counties. That'll be the potential through the afternoon. Look at this. I'm taking you to about 5. You see the cloud cover across the northern half of North Texas, but the rain really staying to the west of Wise County. We'll continue to watch this. Again, the potential for some isolated thunderstorms. I don't think most of us will see the rain. Coverage will be pretty low at about a 10%. And then we're also talking heat. We've got a heat advisory in place through this evening. It does include DFW, and it goes all the way south into central Texas for heat index values up to 109. However, actual temperatures will be close to about 101 in Dallas, 100 in Fort Worth, 99 for Denton and McKinney. Still warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year. On top of that, air quality alerts. High ozone levels are expected to drop air quality this afternoon. That in addition to the smoke from the wildfires out west. Speaking of, the Ross fire still at 80,000 acres, still at 12% contained. This is just to the east of Possum Kingdom Lake. It started in Palo Pinto and grew into Jack County. And what we're looking at right now is the length of this fire, 28 miles long. It's a similar distance between Dallas and Fort Worth if you're driving right along Interstate 30. So this again is just to the west of DFW, and that smoke plume is still getting carried to the south of the fire because we now have a northeasterly wind. But look at this, the horizon in Fort Worth, you can kind of see some of that haze on the horizon. So what's going to happen today is that we've had the wind shift. The wind is now out of the northeast, and it's helping carry the smoke away from DFW. Yesterday, the wind was carrying the smoke towards the Metroplex, but today it's going to push it away, and it looks like the projection does keep the smoke getting pushed closer to Breckenridge, Eastland for this afternoon. I think we will still see some of that kind of lingering in our area because the winds are not going to be very heavy. The fire danger stays elevated today. We're looking at anywhere from high to very high conditions for most of the area. The exception are far western counties. This is where we see a moderate fire danger, so still elevated. Moderate because of the cloud cover and the ongoing rain potential. Temperatures not going to let up. We're still looking at the triple digits today, tomorrow, through the weekend into early next week. The heat index is going to grow to over 105 as we head towards the end of the weekend, early next week. And it is simply because our humidity is going up. So it still will very much feel like summertime. August going down in the record books now, the 4th hottest August on record, as most afternoons have been spent in the triple digits. By the way, we have picked up 32 triple digits so far this year. That's as of yesterday. Normal today is about 17. Normal for the whole year is 20. Generally, today, on average, is the last 100-degree day of the year. Not the case. And newly formed Dolly now in the Atlantic. Tropical Storm Dolly has taken shape here this morning, and it is expected to weaken as it approaches the Lesser Antilles. We'll eventually see this bring in heavy rain to areas of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and some of the islands. So we'll be watching this late weekend into early next week. Otherwise, we are looking rain-free with a lot of heat still continuing. I've got triple digits every single day the next 2 weeks.
And you were saying earlier, Dolly just happens to be the name that popped up.
Right. It's a pure coincidence. This name was actually assigned years ago.
But an interesting coincidence this week. And another law